Sixer Nation, did you hear the comments said by Joel Embiid after the loss to the Bucks? Was it me, or did he take a subliminal shot at Doc Rivers? Plus, we got to go over all this fake MVP straw voting. They had Jokic way too far in front of Embiid.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got a lot to talk about, but before we do that, help your boy out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when these videos drop. Shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Go to manscaped.com, use promo code PhillyMike, all capitals, for 20% off and free shipping. Anything you buy, Lawnmower 4.0s, anything. They got a lot of stuff to keep today's man groomed. Check it out. Let me know what you like best. Now, I want to start with the subliminal message from Joel Embiid. I believe it was. We know Doc Rivers stinks at rotations. He just can't get it right. Whenever he does one game, he comes back the next game with a different rotation or that all-death bench lineup, something along them lines. We also know he does not like to play young guys. And now he's starting to troll the Sixers by saying, we'll get to that. But this was the question asked to Joel Embiid. What was the turning point in the game? And this is what Joel Embiid had to say.
I went on the bench. I didn't think we did at the end of that third quarter and beginning of the fourth. Their best player scored 17 or whatever that was. I didn't think we didn't do what we had to do, and that made that run and they cut the lead. And then they gained some momentum and carried over.
They gained some momentum, and it carried over. But he said he went to the bench to end the third, didn't get back into the middle of the fourth, and Giannis scored 15 to 17 points. Who was guarding him? Not Embiid. It was Paul Millsap. And why is Paul Millsap playing that many minutes? Listen, Paul Reed is no MVP of the league. He's the MVP of the G League, but he's not the end-all, be-all. But he brings you rebounding. He brings you hustle. He gives you 5 fouls that you can rough up Giannis a little bit, right? 5 or 6 fouls. If he fouls out, who cares? Let him come in, play the dominant guy, follow Giannis all around. And last time we played the Bucks and we won, he had 2 blocks on Giannis, and he frustrated him. That's it. Paul Reed will not stop Giannis, but he can bother him. And this is what Doc Rivers said. Doc Rivers said he almost went with Paul Reed tonight. Really, bro? I tweeted this 16 hours ago, right after the game, and I heard that. I tweeted this because now you're trolling us. Really, bro? You know we want to see Paul Reed or Charles Bassey just see what they offer, and this is when you're supposed to do it in the regular season. Isaiah Joe, like the whole season, we could have seen a little bit of these guys, even before the Harden trade. Come on, Doc. It is what it is. I understand Drummond was there. It is what it is. But Paul Reed didn't play. Millsap got beat up. 40 burger dropped on our head. And we can't close. The Philadelphia 76ers can play ball. We played the Suns. We played the Bucks. We played teams tough. We're in the game for 3.5 quarters, but we can't close. Can't close. And that late third, early fourth quarter is the death quarter, the death minutes, where we just can't do nothing right. You can't do nothing right. Other people got to step up. I understand. Tobias, Maxey only took a couple shots. But Doc Rivers got to be better. It starts with him because that is when we lose our leads. We don't lose it in the second quarter. We don't lose it in the first quarter. We start out slow sometimes, but it's that late third, early fourth when you just keep Embiid on the bench too long, and he just said it. That was the turning point. Yes. He also said when he got the rebound from Harden, he should have went up strong. He lost track of the time. He took accountability. But the subliminal message is, you kept me on a bench too long. Giannis in the game, Embiid got to be in the game. Simple and plain. Embiid plays more minutes than Giannis. How was he not in the game for that many minutes, letting Giannis do whatever he wants? Paul Reed was sitting on the bench. He got 6 fouls. Let him bother him. I don't understand it. Now, let me get to this MVP talk. MVP straw poll. Nikola Jokic had 62 first place votes. Joel Embiid, 29. Giannis, 9. Ja, 0. Jason, 0. Now, forget the rest. The top two. Jokic had 860 points to Joel Embiid's 719 points. Now, I was really upset about this until I figured out that it's not most of the voters. Out of the 100 people who did this poll, only like 25 or 30 of them are actual voters. The other 70 are just media members. It's still messed up that the media eyes, the people who don't vote, and thank God they're not voting because they don't know, think this low or this far away Jokic and Embiid are. It's crazy. Listen, Jokic is a dominant player and a great passer, but he's not the dominant player that Embiid is. And he doesn't do as much for his team. You could say, you're lying, Philly Mike. He assists, rebound, and scores. But I've seen games where Jokic is off the floor for a while and they run pretty fine, and that's without Murray. Imagine if Murray was there. Let me just show you what Joel Embiid has done. Let me just show you. Joel Embiid is averaging 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. That is career high points per game and assists per game. He's first in the NBA in clutch point shooting, 49/46%. Leads the league in 30-point games. Tied for the lead with Giannis, for the most 30 and 10 games. And he did it majority of the season without Simmons. And I'm going to throw this in there. He had to adjust his game with James Harden, and the numbers never dropped. If Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr. got back to Denver right now for the last 10 games, Jokic's numbers will change. It will. Embiid's never did. True dominance. And the Sixers are a lottery team without him. I don't know now with Harden there, but without Harden, we were a lottery team without him. I don't know if you can say that with the Nuggets. They're a little deeper. Embiid's dragging the coach, the bench to the playoffs in a top 3 seed, most likely. That's all I got for today. I got to go run, take some people to appointments, pick up my son early from school. I got out of work early just to do this and take care of some business before it gets too late. I know the Sixers play tomorrow. We weren't live for the Giannis versus Embiid game, but we will be live Thursday. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, Sixer Nation. Y'all know y'all basketball. I'm frustrated. Got a lot of running around to do, and I'm just upset with Doc Rivers. I wanted to prove that we could beat and close against a playoff team. I do think we're close, though. As you can tell, we can play ball with the best of them. Just got to find a way to close. Will Doc open his eyes and get it done? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We out.